Well, hello again, everyone. I am Fist-25, and welcome back to Fisting Jawa Save the Universe. Today, we're going to take a first look at the brand new vehicle that's in PTU, the Tumbril Storm, which is I guess a light kind of scout tank, and it is made for solo use. I've heard good and bad things about it so far. I guess it just came out in the PTU yesterday, and I do have one. I haven't taken a look at it, so my first reaction is going to be my first reaction. I haven't personally seen it, so this will be fun. But to keep this video brief, let's go ahead and roll that intro and get into it. All right, there it just got thrown out onto the pad, the Tumbril Storm, which originally, I guess it came about in the Second Tavaran War, and it was the original design was a single-seat blitz tank, and it has been improved upon by Tumbril, and it is now supposed to be faster, stronger, lighter, more impactful than previous models. So here it is with its default paint scheme. It bounces a little bit on this pad, which is not great, but it does look pretty impressive. It does remind me of a smaller tank, right? Oh, look at that. I just clicked the button up there. Looks like we do have component access, even though it doesn't really say anything. Radar and life support up there. That is the starboard side front track thing. Looks like we also have access to more components over here. Wilsop, that's a computer. Interesting. I just have to click on it and not the little button back there. I do like the track system right there. Looks cool. It looks cool. I hope this is partially rule of cool type stuff. Looks like in the back we have this thing. Let's stop bouncing around. We have some other components. Not sure what those are. Not sure that I care for a first look, to be quite honest with you. More components on each wheel area. Looks like there is a... Oh, is that that's like a recharging or refueling port? Okay. I think it does have a size 3 gun, and it's energy weapon. I am not sure if this is like a gun rack or... Yeah, hop up on that. I'm not sure what that is. If you know what that's for, please let us know in the comments. That may be a gun rack. Is there any... Oh, it's just enter pilot seat. I guess we're entering the pilot seat. And blam, I heard there was a gun rack on the front of this. So, okay, so now we're... Ooh, look at that. We're inside the Tumbril Storm. It looks like there's our reticle flying over to the left. Not sure what that's all about. Let's go ahead and turn on power. Okay, power. Nope. Oh, well, at least uniform worked. That's different. This is... Now I really feel like a Cylon. I'm not sure. I understand that we're in a tank, and we want to have protected vision, even though this is kind of like Talon tech that was stolen. But I'm not quite sure about this extremely limited vision of why it could be bigger. Let's take a look around the cockpit. There is a self-destruct over there that is flashing, and I don't like that. But open exterior, press to unlock is an option there. Looks like weapon rack, open, deploy weapon rack. Let's see what happens there. Where's that inside? So I'm not sure what's up with that. Did I just hit deploy weapon rack and... Okay, that's just odd. Let's close... Retract weapon rack. Okay, not sure what that's all about. Let's close exterior. Haha, great success. Okay, and then it looks like there's an open pilot canopy. That's what that was. Okay, I don't think that's actually a canopy. Then we have retract turret and enter remote turret. So when we retract the turret, okay, it does lower down a little bit. And we can deploy it. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Besides, there's power button. Over here is an exit button, and it looks like that's really about it. And then we have some kind of a radar up here. It's very dark. Let's go ahead and enter the remote turret. And so this is where we can just kind of hang out and scout. Obviously, I can't shoot because we're in armistice. A good 360-degree rotation there. Up and down, what's it go about? Maybe 50 degrees or so. I guess we need to look at the reticle moving off to the left again. It's weird. That's going to be really hard to shoot without a dedicated reticle. But nevertheless, I think we are actually fired up. There we go. Okay. I like to start off in third person, driving around. Interesting. It drifts quite a bit. It is a little drifty. It's a little waggly. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm on mouse and keyboard, but I'm barely hitting the A key once. That's quite a bit of turn. These might be quite fun to race, to be quite honest with you. As far as shooting on the run, it is a turret that so it'll shoot straight ahead. I don't like how this has to initiate every time from third person. I don't like that at all. But it looks like, yeah, it will shoot straight ahead until we enter the remote turret, which you can keybind there. And looks like it has 76 rounds of what I believe to be a size 3 gun. So, I mean, it could be worse. How fast is it? Recharge is pretty darn quick. So this would be a good vehicle to come in and assault turrets and stuff like that, especially if you're doing solo missions. I've heard that it just fits inside a Corsair if you retract the weapon. Going back into the cockpit, it does not have any type of missiles or anything like that. And I would say driving in this mode right here, especially when you're going up and down a hill, can't really see much. And since this game is supposed to be a first-person game, according to Chris Roberts, third person might not be. I mean, it might be just required here. Center yourself behind it and just basically aim and shoot. Yeah, interesting. Let's see how it handles a rock. Okay, that was all right as for traversal. And yep, we're gonna flip ourselves. All right, first flip of the night, maybe. There may be more. Let's see us get out of here. Turn the engine off and exit. Let's see how that works, really. Well, it's a good thing I brought my handy dandy tractor beam that I probably can't use on this. Oh, it's on detection. Is it not tractorable? Volume exceeded. Oh, it's duh. It's shielded. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. Stop bouncing so much. It bounces so much. Ugh. There we go. Let me enter the driver's seat again and turn the shields off, and we'll get this thing. That's so odd. We'll give this thing right side up. Well, this is a cool view of my suits. And okay. That was just horrendous there. Oh, I have a multi-tool. So with our tractor gun. There we go. Lift. Can I even lift it up? So it's too heavy for a tractor gun, and I don't like that at all. Well, that tells us a lot about what we need to know, is we don't have a lot of pull with our tractor gun. So if you flip this thing upside down, come on, baby, come on. Come on, wind, help me out. Come on. Well, looks like I'm off for a long run back to base to go get another storm because it's not righting itself. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, we are back with another Tumbril Storm that I called, and this one's still bouncing on the pad. I mean, some of it could be weather, but deploying weapon rack. I'm not sure where the weapon rack is at. There's an inventory. Okay, that's nice to see. That was right up there. But I'm not sure where we're actually going to store weapons. Maybe down here? I'm just not sure. And I can't pull a weapon out. Well, I guess I can pull this guy out. How come I can pull him out but not anything else? I don't see where to necessarily store. Well, regardless of that, let's enter the driver's seat. And we're going to go, I guess, take out our other storm and see how this thing performs at night. Which should be pretty cool. I was disappointed with how fast the other storm flipped over, and the fact that the tractor beam and that flight ready does not work with this guy. Okay, it's meant to be a solo tank, but if I flip it, I have no other way to get it back on its tracks. I don't think that's very good. Let's see, there's the lights. Nothing that impressive, especially with the screen doing that the way it's been doing it. Let's see it in night vision. That's way better. Using Reshade's night vision. And having some light in there helps a bit. So I guess for right now we just have to be careful. You know, this is the second day it's on PTU. There's definitely going to be bugs. There's things are going to have to work out. I completely get that, although I don't love the Cylon vision right there. I'm just not a huge fan of that. But I do like the quickness of the tank. I like that it's low profile. It's probably going to have a high EM rating. I just, when it rolls over, I want it to be able to get it back up right. So here is the original Tumbril Storm. Let's see how fast we can blow it up. I don't like that at all. Let's go into the remote turret. That's not bad with reshade. I do like that I can still drive the tank while I'm in remote turret mode. We like that. That's a good feature here. Let's turn on the gyro mode so I can have a stable. But I've already ran out of ammo, but it's pretty quick to recharge. Looks like this thing has quite a bit of armor. Okay, there's an initial hit. And there we go. So we blew up. Looks like we blew up our other storm. The explosion was not very impressive, to be quite honest with you. But it is. Wow, that's just the tank tracks are odd. It is impressively fast. It looks like it'll be a good scout solo type of vehicle. I think I'd still probably take a Cyclone MT over this, but at least this thing has a ton of armor, and that's nice because I know there's a lot of people who like to play solo, and that's good. There is the station, pretty much over here. Oh, don't run into that. Okay, so now that I can actually see the lights, what do you guys think about the Tumbril Storm? Oh, did I just get stuck under a rock? Oh, I got out of it. Wow. I mean, I don't think it compares to the Nova at all, but it is quicker. I think it'll actually be fun to race in some of the B team streams. I think we're going to see a lot of storms flipping over, and we might actually have some use for some tractor beams. I do wonder what tractor beams can move this thing, since the max lift tractor beam cannot. So I'd imagine things like the C2, or not the C2, the like the whole C, the Caterpillar, things like that should be able to, maybe the Spirit, but you never know. They may have made it a lot like the Tumbril Nova, that you just can't tow it unless you have an SRB, which is dumb because it's a light scout tank. But there we go. Let me know what you think about the this vehicle. I think it's pretty cool. I think there's some work to be done on it, and this screen rebooting each time is rest of the interior. There are 4 MFDs up here, and the radar, and it looks way better now that there's actually power on there and I can see things. That's kind of odd. Light shouldn't actually be coming in, but whatever. Oh, I think I have it in a different. There we go. There's no light in there now. I had it on the infrared mode. So with that being said, what do you think about the Tumbril Storm? It does go for, I think, $70 war bond, $80 in other methods of payment like store credit, or at least that's what it did go for. It might go up at IAE this year, where it'll be a time limited sale. And also there is a variant coming out, the AA, or the anti-air variant, which is going to have, I think, 64 size 1 missiles and 16 size 2s. That'll be interesting. Of course, CIG likes to do their variants now, and I understand they are a business. They're trying to make cool stuff happen. But let me know your thoughts on the Tumbril Storm initially, and maybe in the future. Definitely some issues to be worked on. It is not perfect by any means, but it is quick. It seems to be pretty efficient. I don't think we're going to get rid of the Cylon vision there. I think that's here to stay, and so you'll be driving around a lot in third person, which sucks because you don't have access to your radar and things like that, but I don't know, maybe it'll work out. I have no idea. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I think that's a true first look. That's about it with the Tumbril Storm. Look for more videos coming out by Fisting Java Save the Universe. Join us on the B Team stream every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Hit us up in the Discord. The link is in the description below. And check us out on our Sunday morning stream at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, Java with Jawa. That is the more laid back stream, hanging out and stuff. And we do ship giveaways all the time, guys. So, you know, check back for that. We might even be giving away a Tumbril Storm or one of the new GATAC ships. Who knows what's going to happen in the near future. But I know I am tired and I'm going to bed. So with that, we'll see you next time. Good night, Stan.